Cinema 4D is known for being the best 3D package for creating high-end motion graphics in VFX-heavy films. In this video, we'll take a look at how it is being used to create complex sci-fi screens, holograms, simulations, and everything else in between. Detective Pikachu. In this film, Territory Studio delivered multiple textural environmental layers using Cinema 4D, from advertising boards to neon shop lights, which helped transform London streets into a Pokemon-friendly landscape. For network news, they created graphics including large wall screens and various monitors. And in the roundhouse battle scenes, they created the graphic content for a large-scale retro gaming style screen and 6 smaller LED wall screens that call out each move by contestants on the arena floor. When not flashing battle moves, the screens pulse with abstract motion graphics. The BCL-Lab set was one of the most extensive and complex in the film, requiring screens that tied into story beats and lent a busy look and feel to the environment. Interfaces that show DNA sequences, calculations, log screens, maps, and database systems implied a malicious scientific intent behind the capture and transformation of the Pokemon. Guardians of the Galaxy. For this film, Territory Studio was asked by Marvel Studios to create holograms, screens, and interfaces throughout many sequences, which turned out to be great when the film was released. They were asked to create hundreds of designs and animations, with each set requiring its own look and feel to fit the vast number of sets, environments, and cultures. There were screens for spaceships, street screens, gambling dens, community hubs, and a prison. Each one had to reflect specifics of a particular culture, whether it was human or alien. They also needed to reflect a sense of tear and wear, history, and backstory. Territory Studio took advantage of the massive Cinema 4D toolset, using diverse tools such as those for character animation, motion graphics, particle effects, and cell rendering. Cinema 4D's motion graphics tools and workflow with Adobe After Effects were key in simplifying the creation of complex screen interfaces. The complexity and variables of on-set screen graphics work required the team to be fast, flexible, and creative, and Cinema 4D allowed them to do so in bucket loads. And the tight integration with After Effects was essential for this film as well. The Martian. A lot of research was required to create motion graphics for this film because they wanted it to be as realistic as possible. So they created a visual effects language that was very true to the data requirement and the spirit of NASA's current mission control. The backgrounds they chose were black and dark blue, with white fonts and light blue indicators. Red was used to highlight mission-critical data and indicate warning status. They wanted the overall look of the interface to be serious and authoritarian, but the hierarchy information was clearly readable to tie with story points. On the screens where the terrain is being displayed, they stepped away from the technical, scientific look to show actual landscapes. To create this, Territory obtained a very low resolution model of the area in Jordan, which was doubled for the Mars surface. The team used the plugin Dim Earth for this. However, since the available dataset was not detailed enough, they modeled the area based on satellite and location photographs. Sub-poly displacement was used for the mountains, and proxy models were used for the hub, the solar panels, and the rovers. And those were swapped with high-resolution models supplied by the production. Since the exact coordinates of the actual location, as well as the shoot dates were known, it was possible to create accurate lighting setups for the relevant hours. X-Particles was used to simulate the base of the dust storm, and a dust storm simulation on top of it was created using Turbulence FD. For the interactive screens, most requests from the production were for image sequences for Territory's on-set engineering partners and CompuHire to program. They had to be programmed to display images that refresh within a realistic time frame, and the animations and simulations were usually reduced to one image every 3 seconds. Other screens were programmed to simulate typing scenes from the crew's laptops on the mission control computers, so no matter what the actors were typing, the right message appeared on the screen. Hunger Games Part 2. Design and visual effects studio Cantina Creative relied on Cinema 4D and Central Digital content creation tools to generate 120 visual effects shots, ranging from holograms, animated posters, monitor shots, and user interface graphics that appeared throughout the film. The primary focus on part 1 of the film was to generate interactive on-set modeling graphics that would stream live during shooting, and for the part 2, the team was given a more complex range of post-heavy challenges that included the exclusive use of Cinema 4D to create 2 main hologram effects, and the composite of hero monitor screens that required story-specific information and animation to advance key plot sequences. Meeting the technical complexities of a movie of this scope demanded that they rely on various toolsets in Cinema 4D pipeline, which provided them the creative flexibility to explore and tweak story notes throughout the project. Critical in delivering a number of beautiful storytelling graphics on some very challenging design sequences. In combination with After Effects, they were able to generate external compositing tags and compositing project files throughout all the hologram sequences that further resulted in an efficient workflow. They used Cinema 4D to render a number of passes, namely view renders of cell renders, layered procedural shaders, and a depth map. They also exported light and null data to use for additional elements in the composition. Blade Runner 2049. Territory Studio was given a task to create graphics for a variety of different scenes using Cinema 4D, from monitors in the LAPD office to the inside of a library and a penthouse. The team worked for 7 months and produced over 100 digital screens across 15 sets. They also achieved some fluid simulations using X-particles. In addition to that, they used a particle simulation for the pilot fish drone sequence, as well as some spinner screens where the outside environment was meant to be shown in an unusual fashion. Also, screen burn, ghosting, glitching, color gradation, and texture effects were all created using Cinema 4D. Ghost in the Shell. In the making of this movie, the team was asked to devise and visualize concepts for the futuristic holographic technology that is festooned throughout the Ghost in the Shell movie. The team was also asked to create 3D sets for the street scenes and cityscape shots that aligned with the director's vision for a fresh look and feel to Newport City, which turned out to be great in the film. Also, some of the various assets seen in the trailer, like some animated, rotating Japanese text, the team mostly used MoGraph effectors to deal with these types of animations, and as usual, the ease of use and speed of Cinema 4D allowed them to iterate through different versions, which was essential for this job. Doctor Strange. Design studios Swarovski, Perception, and SPOV were involved in the creation of the main in titles, previous, medical animation, and the design of the new Marvel logo for the movie. All these used Cinema 4D for their inspiring work. Swarovski used Cinema 4D's MoGraph and XGraph to deliver a fully rendered 2D and stereoscopic main on-in title sequence. The team designed a series of animated mandalas, which are geometric patterns that represent a cosmos metaphysically or symbolically. They were designed to look like gemstones and weathered gold that connected with the film's rich symbolism and themes of repetition and symmetry. Cinema 4D has been a central workflow in Perception Studio for 10 years and was used previously by the studio on Marvel movies such as Iron Man 2, The Avengers, Captain America, Iron Man 3, and extensively for Avengers Age of Ultron. The Perception team provided previews for one of the film's sequences, and they also designed a new animated logo that was shown at the beginning of the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. SPOV Studio was given the task of designing and animating a suite of believable, accurate medical screen graphics and visualization of the procedures being illustrated throughout the film. Spectre 007. The screens in Spectre 007 features a combination of 3D and motion graphics style imagery, but around 90% of it was created in Cinema 4D, with After Effects used for some 2D animation and composition. They used Cinema 4D for many graph animations, as they are quicker to create using MoGraph than in After Effects, especially when working within a modular framework. The team used the hair and MoGraph system inside Cinema 4D and utilized X-particles to create data clouds and other particles-based animations. Turbulence FD was also used to help create this film. The Spectre ring analysis displays the results as a series of elemental building blocks. They model the ring in various styles: electron microscope, photoreal, gamma, spectrometer, and for the flexibility in the main composite. MoGraph was used to create the voxel grid system for isolating the chemical constituents of the ring. They designed and modeled the Earth in Cinema 4D for the satellite tracking screen by making use of 3D object data and adding 2.5D graphics in the composition. The terrain was created using a mixture of X particles, lots of splines, and a fair amount of 2.5D graphics elements. Cinema 4D was great when modeling within a set of design rules, which they found to be a great approach for this type of UI work. And this made things easier when the team needed to keep up the overall styling of multiple animations within a single body of work. For the X-ray skull screens, they modeled many different layers, including bone, veins, arteries, nerves, and sections of the brain. Then they rendered out multiple passes of the different layers for the composition in After Effects. This gave them flexibility when creating the final treatment and isolating various parts of the skull. And needles were created using a mixture of 3D and 2D elements and composited separately over the main 3D skull. I hope you found this video useful and informative. If you have something to add, you can leave it in the comment section below. Also, you can check some of our previous videos. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.